My name is Bala Venkatram, and I'm a Director of Products at Cloudera. Mike Olson, our CEO, could not be here. We'd like to thank TiE for this recognition and the honor of being part of this elite group. So it's interesting to see when I look at the list of the TiE50 winners like this year, a lot of the companies are toying with the big data and the analytics. And I truly feel, I think this decade is all going to be about data, right? Like how do we manage data and how do we extract insights from it to add value to businesses? The first slide is a pretty evident slide, right? Like data is exploding. And the way, so when I spend some time like looking at this, the big data space, right? The drivers for it is really the 3 V's, right? It's the volume, it's the variety, and the velocity, right? And I think that's what is really happening, which is driving this massive amount of data. So right now we are probably in the petabytes range, but who knows? It's going to grow. It's going to grow to zettabytes, exabytes, right? And this is the problem. Some of the big companies have already seen that, right? So if you go to a Google or if you go to a Facebook and a LinkedIn, they deal with like petabytes of data today, right? And they need a better way to sort of manage that. And I think that's where companies like Google created a new platform to really manage this massive amounts of data. And that's the origins of Hadoop, right? So Hadoop, the core system around Hadoop originated back at Google. The elements around it was the HDFS, which is like the file system, and then MapReduce, which allows you to sort of like look at this massive amounts of unstructured data, derive insights, and really truly add value to businesses. So Cloudera as a company was founded back in 2008 to bring the value of Hadoop as a platform to enterprises, right? Because the big question is, the big web properties have seen the value of this platform. Is there a way we can sort of package it and make it easier for enterprises to consume and sort of really kind of like push the envelope of what they can derive in terms of the intelligence from all the data they're seeing? So we were founded in 2008. The founders came from the big data companies like Yahoo and Google and Facebook. And since then, we've assembled a stellar business team from traditional enterprise software companies like SAP and VMware. We have a very strong technical team, and we're hiring, and we're trying to like grow this. We're trying to grow the companies, and we've seen a lot of traction in the last few years, right? And it's interesting, like being in the front lines, talking to the customers. I've seen Hadoop as a platform evolve more than just the web companies, right? It's getting traction in companies like manufacturing, healthcare, financial services. All the companies are trying to sort of like leverage this platform to their benefits. So as Cloudera, the products we bring forth is the platform, right? So we view ourselves as a data management platform company, and the core offering is the Cloudera distribution, including Apache Hadoop. And if you notice out here, Hadoop is one component of it, right? So we kind of tie a lot of the other things which makes this platform easier for enterprises to consume. And how do you sort of tie into all the different enterprise IT products within your enterprises, right? So whether you have interfaces with data warehouses or with the BI tools, how do you sort of work everything together? So that's the big value proposition of Cloudera in terms of bringing a platform. In addition to the platform, we offer we have the proprietary solution called Cloudera Enterprise, and that is the set of management tools, right? So any platform requires a certain life cycle. It's got a certain life cycle to it, and Cloudera wants to bring the value of these management tools to enterprises. So in addition, we have the professional services to help enterprises really get started on this big data revolution. And then we have trainings to enable the enterprise users to understand how to use the platform and how to manage the platform. So thanks a lot, everybody, for your time.